doing this lesson, we gave you an overview about the electronic documentation that either comes directly with R or is available from the internet. But there's also more traditional type of documentation, and that means books. So here is a list of books related to R, and this list is rather long, so at the moment, just scrolling down to the bottom of this page, this lists 147 books, some of them older, but there is an increasing number of books being published on R, and essentially there are two publishers engaged in this business, and this is Springer, who has a series called Use R series on books related to R, and CRC Press, where the series is simply called R series. So here are the web pages for the two series. With Springer, you get a list of all these books. These books basically have all the same layout, and here's one example on applied econometrics with R. And there is a huge list of different books, for example, Bayesian networks and statistical analysis of network data, functional and phylogenetic ecology, and so on and so forth. So I'm pretty sure that the coverage is pretty good. So for many fields, there's a dedicated book in the Springer Use R series. And in a similar spirit with CRC Press, here's the web page, Chapman and Hall. There's the R series, and there are new books which will be published next year, for example, graphical data analysis with R, and for example here non-parametric methods, and so on and so forth. So the spirit is very much the same in the two publishers. Maybe the most prominent book published in the R series is R Graphics by Paul Morel. So this is really the book you want to buy if you're interested in producing more advanced graphics using R. So have a look at these two series, and I'm pretty sure you will find what you need. And of course, I won't miss the opportunity to introduce you to our own books. So Owen Patchy, together with Andrew Beckerman, authors a book on getting started with R. So this is very great text if you're new to R, and if you want somebody to hold your hand, that this book is what you really need. So it's available from Oxford University Press. And earlier this summer, the third version of the so-called Handbook of Statistical Analysis using R was published by Brian Everett and myself. And this is more or less a statistical approach. So each chapter starts with a data set and explains the analysis technique appropriate for this data set, and then goes through an example analysis in R step by step. And in a similar spirit, we also wrote a book on multivariate analysis. So if you're interested in multivariate analysis methods, this book here was published in the Use R series.